Welcome, update on this Mustang mare ward daw. It's been a week since the last video, and I asked for comments from you guys about what your thoughts were on her swishy tail. And got some really good comments, which I appreciate, by the way. And I always appreciate the comments. But the one theme, and you can go back and read them if you like, the one theme that I saw in there was everybody thought, boy, you need to get that mare moving out. And which I agree. The reason I hadn't done a whole lot of it in the past was mostly because of questions about her being, how sound she is. You can see she's pretty swishy-tailed right there because I'm guiding her a little bit. When I stop guiding her and just let her trot around here, her tail will kind of get a little quieter. So what I've been doing, I just decided to kind of go ahead and step out and kind of ignore the soundness issues and just go ahead and ride this mare. So what I've been doing, this is probably the fourth day that I've done this, is I just get her in this arena and I start trotting her. You can see she gets a little nasty from time to time. I just keep her moving. And it gets better as I go along. Yesterday, I looked at my watch. I'm looking right now at my watch, and I did it for 20 minutes. So I got her in this arena. Right there, she got a little nasty with me. I got her in this arena, and I just trotted her and loped her for 20 minutes. That was it. That's all I did. Toward the end of it, I started guiding her some. In the beginning, I just did this right here. And I was thinking, I started my first colt right at 50 years ago, my first 2-year-old. So I've been doing this 50 years. And this old girl here, she's testing me, and I've used every tool in my toolbox 4 or 5 times. And then, see, she's laying her ears back, and she's not as good today as she was yesterday. Yesterday she was a little more forward and kind of really feeling like she wanted to go somewhere. I thought of an old Tom Dorrance quote. He said, first you go with them, then they go with you, then you go together. And that's just kind of a general outline. See her just reaching down like something's bothering her there. I don't know what that is. That's a new thing. Okay, let's just go the other way. You start off with a young colt. First ride, you don't hardly guide them at all. You just ride them, let them go where they want. You know, for the first 2 or 3 rides, you don't do very much. You ask them to go where you ask them to go, and then once that horse gets really trained, it becomes a partnership. You go together. So what I had to do with her is regress back to me just going with her. So right there you can see she's doing that duck. All right, something's really, I don't know what's up here, but I don't think I'm going to go along with it. I'm going to probably have to correct her a little bit here. Stop it. And I try to do a lot of petting on her when she's trotting out nice and loping out nice. There. So I just correct her. I just bumped her right there and said, stop that. Let's see if she gets over it, if she gets worse. Okay. So see, I'm letting her just duck her head, but I'm not going to let her reach around and bite at me. Well, you can tell she's in a pretty foul mood today. So the thing that I'm constantly trying to figure out with this mare, is she in pain or is she just not want to do it? And I guess it's that way with any horse, but with her, it just seems like it's a constant thing. I can't have trouble figuring out which one it is. Or maybe it's a little combination of both. in addition to she's got a lot of supplements. So I think she's overall, you know, feeling good, which might be part of this. She might be feeling better than she's ever felt in her life. There, I'm going to say no. Get around there. Okay. So this is not a. I don't know what you're doing. Am I responding properly? She seems like she's right, moving out a little better. She sure is laying her ears back a lot. Right there, she's wanting to go to the barn a little bit too. Speed her up. Good about loping off, not being fussy about it. Stop that. I'm going to correct her when she does that little sassy thing right there. Come on. By the way, you see my dog Gus laying there. It's just inside. I think in the 21st century, every horse in the world needs to be rode. So I purposely let that dog annoy these horses. I don't let him bite them if I can help it, but he usually runs around and sometimes he'll bark at them a little, and I just let him do it because they need to get used to it. And that's just, to me, part of getting a horse trained. Okay. So I'm guiding her just a little bit, not a whole lot. All right, we're about ready to try a lope here. See, as nasty as she's being, she might want to hump up on me. We'll see. Come on. Okay, so my camera girl tells me we've been going about 20 minutes, and she's tired. This mare's tired. She's not in shape. Spin her, you know, she gets pinned up. She's not in shape. So now she's tired. Let's see. I didn't tell you slow down. Keep going. Now is when I've in the last few days been able to do a little bit more, a little bit. When she's tired. So I'm going to guide her here. So right there, she ducked her head when I touched the bit, and I just let the rein slide, which I would not do with any other horse. I wouldn't, but with her, that's my new, at least I'm gonna do that for a little while and see if it helps her get over that silliness. It's kind of a bad habit more than anything. And here's the thing, folks, this mare has a bunch of habits, and she's gotten over some of them. It's not her fault. People taught her the bad habits, okay? People taught her all this. If you don't know how that happened, video not too long ago on how to teach your horse bad habits, go watch that, and it explains to you how horses pick up bad habits. Now let's see if she'll lope off with me, even if she's tired. I'm going to ask her to go. Pretty nice. Wasn't great, but it's pretty nice, actually. Good girl. Rub on her. So here we are after about 25 minutes. She is still resistant, but she's not fighting me like she was 25 minutes ago. Her lope is getting better. I like that. Let her slow down when I ask her to slow down. Good, that was good. It's real good. That's my cue, by the way, to slow my horses down. Nope, I didn't tell you to walk. She's tired. But you trot. Okay. So with her, I'm finding that controlling her speed is much easier than controlling her direction. She doesn't fight me so much about the speed. So this is interesting, folks. We turned the camera off, and I just been riding her around, letting her cool down. And look how happy and relaxed she is. I just been walking her around, kind of guiding her gently with my calf. So, you know, freeze this moment. Let's freeze this moment. And if I could keep her like this, we'd be great. Good girl.